it's time uh, we let everyone get to understand how a procedure or process of doing things need to be. A lot of us too are administrators. If you're not an administrator in anything, you will not be able to know anything. It is from the very beginning, it is very wrong of our chief of staff to pronounce this dissolution of the Bridge cabinet on the podium of a convention. A convention that was gathered by not just Biafrans, but people from different walks of life. At least we can see the white men in our midst. We can see the Cameroonian. We saw other people who are there, who just came, who are not even Biafrans. You don't open yourself up, telling them you're dissolving your cabinet on the podium. It is very wrong. To dissolve a cabinet, you have to meet with your cabinet. You will deliberate, you will review, you will hand over, you will do a lot of things, and it's a process. And within you and them and your cabinet members, you will tell them that this cabinet has been dissolved. Myself, Abigail, I don't need to know whether your cabinet is dissolved. Moreover, you don't dissolve a cabinet that you belong to. If you dissolve a cabinet that you belong to, you have equally dissolved yourself. You do not have right to overwrite, or to issue statements over anybody, because that is the same cabinet you belong. So how this is done, how a transitional government is done, or transition of office, or transfer of office, or transfer of power, is this. Okay, just like after this convention, the cabinet bridging members are supposed to meet. They're supposed to review their performance and their activities. If there is a handover note, some will start preparing them. If there are briefings and there are some other jobs left undone, they will be given time to tidy up and to meet up. Then this cabinet will still be sitting until a new cabinet is pronounced or made or produced. And to provide or to produce or make ready a new cabinet, you will have to source new members or old members who are willing to continue to serve in the new transition government will have to say, I want to. And these old members and the new members that will be sourced, maybe by application or by appointment, must be screened, and will be screened by the old members. Will be screened, will be confirmed, and make sure that the transition government, the people you're transiting, you're handing over to, are confirmed and ready to discharge this duty. Until this is done, you do not dissolve your existing cabinet. This is like handover of power. Like here in the United States, this was since November. Trump has been declared a winner. A new government will be coming in. So what do you think is delaying it? Why is it that the government did not just take over? No. They told you that they are in a transitional period until January. So we are talking about 2 to 3 months that this will take place. So it cannot be a sudden thing, and it is wrong for you to dissolve your cabinet in front of every Dick and Harry from different walks of life. You don't do that. It is a real big mistake Honorable Ngozi did, and that is where she got it wrong, and that is why we're having this problem. The problems that are having inside. So there is nothing like insubordination. She is only a chief of staff, and she cannot ascend into deputizing the position of a prime minister. Before the prime minister ascended to be the prime minister, the same cabinet chief, the same members of Biafrans, we gathered and we voted and said, you are the person who is going to be a prime minister. So if Ngozi Orebeze cannot automatically transmute herself to be a deputy prime minister, these same cabinets she turned or says she dissolved are the same people that will give her the power to act in the capacity of the prime minister. Meanwhile, her job as the chief of staff is like a coordinator in the absence of the prime minister, which she has failed to coordinate the cabinet. Instead, she abruptly dissolved them. Now, what do you mean to dissolve? To dissolve means go, you are no longer needed. So if you are a member of a committee, you are a member of a cabinet, and you dissolved the cabinet you belong, which means yourself, you are liable to go. You do not supposed to be there at all, and there will be a vacuum. You cannot dissolve a cabinet that you belong. You cannot, because if you do that, you are dissolved yourself. You must go. You must leave the stage. So this is the situation. It's purely administrative. It's purely administrative. She's supposed to do some consultation before she takes this route.
Kano and our own prayer answer, which is Simon Ekwajo. And also my greetings go to the Deputy Prime Minister and our own Iron Lady. I know that some of you see her or whatever. Somebody mic is open, please. Can you mute your? Is it Remy Joseph? I don't know whose mic is open. Remy, can you please mute your mic? Please? Yeah, thank you. I salute you, our sister and mother to some of us, and sister to some of us. Govt. You know, some people say that we have moved ahead. This guy's zoological republic animal mentality. We have moved ahead. We try to talk about checkpoints. We try to talk about this and that. The most vital thing, you guys does not want to talk about it. We all struggle since last year. PM have struggled. The whole cabinet, each and every one of them have struggled. Then 3 people single themselves out from the house we build with joy. If nothing, there is our youth who came, those that came there from Italy, from America, young, vibrant youth who have seen that these people mean well for us with their head up. Are you talking about the guy that read something else for a BWO, something like that? Simon, my brother from, I think, from Holland. These are our young brothers who have seen that, yes, proudly, we are going to build a beautiful nation. Just 3 people singled themselves out to come and disgrace us all over the whole world. You people don't hold them. What you people capitalize is Ngozi Orabe. If Ngozi Orabeze is a stooge, she will never come on air and tell you that I told this person, he was my classmate, and he should go. The administrator you're talking about of that particular Igodo, do you know whether the person is in the diaspora? Have you people talked about that? You think that all of them is back home? Do you know whether the person may be using Holland telephone number in Telegram? He may be using German telephone number in the Telegram. But you people, some of us here, me personally, some of us have brothers, powerful people in Nigeria. I mean, powerful, they mentioned the name. Each and every one of you know it. They know that I'm into this struggle. And some of you, I am fully, some of them into arms in the zoo. They know, some of them are quiet. So if you think that, and secondly, we are in a government right now. She is a deputy prime minister. She has the right to communicate to any government of the world. Is it because we are afraid, if you go to checkpoint, humble yourself, run fiercely past, that is good? I heard somebody said, so you can run. In our ancestral land, instead we will tell someone who have our account, okay, you're a good guy. Go to the cabinet. There is our chief of justice there, our brothers who have worked their ass off. Number one, for example, someone like, let me just give an instance. Uche, our brother in Finland. These guys, Christopher, our brother from Scandinavia, also one of the Scandinavian country. These young people, all of them, most of them will go 247. This one. Okay, if you think that you don't want to talk to Ngozi Orebeze, you are too big, a businessman, come into the cabinet. What do they want you to do? Okay, you people want a account, okay, and you say that you are suffering for us. You are loaning us money. Tell me who will be suffering for people, and they want you to relinquish that suffer, and you want to hold that suffer very tight. Are you people kidding with me? How can you say that you are borrowing us money, you are suffering? How can I be fucking profitable? What the fuck is wrong with our people? How can I be working with such a lunatics all over the place all my life? Huh? I am fucking busy. If you think that I'm stressed every day, I am doing nothing. You are a junk and a joke. You don't know how busy we are. I missed my flight in Finland. I need to buy tickets right there. I buy times 10 of the price to fly back to my base. That is not even the thing. How can someone tell you, every time you need to rescue us, every time you need to add money to rescue us? Okay, relinquish this rescue. Let us hold Biafra in ransom. Whoever that giving 50 Gemma, he need to give 30, he need to give 300 now because our helper has left us because he's not qualified to have the post. But the helper doesn't want to, he want to keep helping us, and the help is killing him. I have never seen such a thing in my entire life. And the Sonny, who is the speaker, because I like to call him, because you're not gonna do no fucking shit, nothing. I'm not here to fight anyone because you're my brother. But if it happens to be, I will come to your base, right in your face. I'm not a kind of chicken. But the fact here remains, Sonny, who is the Minister of Information, after we have all the capitalized mistake in the stage, mistake in Korea of he declared Biafra from 29 instead of that. But there is a position for that. Our PM is under investigation because of this. What happened if we arrived there that day within 1 hour and declared Biafra? It's a shot, shoot very hard to the goalpost. But you are looking for mistakes. You're supposed to read the charter from the beginning to the end, and you know the situation. I was in that hall. You're supposed to, the PM said they're supposed to read the charter from the beginning and explain to people. But you know that we are in a haste. Why are you looking for point or problem? Okay, let me just leak you guys a secret here right now. Right? For mugus and fools. We came to Finland. There is a security standing very close to Gozera Bese, right? Let me just leak something. Do you know who he is and how did she get it? Even in the rally, the man was standing beside him. Is it your father that gave it to him? Or he just arrived there? The people that want to kill our PM, in Finland, carry and give them. Or zoo, bring them. That it may be a special force, it may be a professional, or standing even in the snow, he was standing close to him. Why you, young Kere, doesn't have that security around him? Let us just be honest to ourselves. If you want to help our life, fucking come out. Let's spare our people as well. But if you want to be gossiping, even DOS have joined you people. Are you fucking not ashamed? Even me, they call me Sabo. Me, Sarah call me Sabo. But that's by the way, that's not the reason why we are here. And another point again, somebody say also capitalized that they want to protest. He goes out of they say no. I too said no. So what we have declared therefore, let's go. I myself. But initially, the suggestion worked perfectly from Ambrose, my brother, which we know Mr. Snow. Why can't you hear? You said it and we agreed and he went out there. They used it to recognize that Biafra was here. Good. Then why are you nailing the woman to the cross? Or Madam Omanacha? Is it Madam Omanacha? Why are we around her? Is it not to say to pay Azo? Nkere supposed to stand beside her as a smart and stinking rich man, trying to help. And a wise man, you relinquish everything. You go back. You can monitor from the side. If you are so smart as you claim, not to gather some bunch of idiots from Italy, from Africa, start yapping on the social media, disgracing one of the most sophisticated. We are ashamed to come to space. My brother Justice said he can't come to space anymore. All the time we brag with Yoruba people, brag with one Nigerianist. Look at how you people come. Okay, now you are calling, you use the Liberation Army. You want to use that to claim favor. Why can't you bring the account? We join it together, give to the government, say, please, ma, please, those in the cabinet, make sure that these funds are being loaded so we can be able to, what stop you not to do that? Than to chasing chaos, unnecessary chaos. And you see some monkeys jump out, some use this picture, put to fight. Who do you want to fight? You want to fight a United States of Biafra? You didn't fight us when we are agitating. It is when the country have been declared. Are you not a fool? And you see some of our mothers shouting from United Kingdom, oh, how can you give number to our brother? Obaseke brother is a very dangerous, my dear. Nobody is dangerous, not because some of us claim to, want to be human. Actually, one matter, the beauty of life. Talk about dangerous. Biafra Defense Force is most dangerous. But they want to be a human. They just want to be a human. They want to be professional. This is a government. She can communicate with anyone. You capitalize on the fault. Why can't you go to your shield, use your brain as a man with 2 balls and monitor her from the back and say what is that? When she go wrong, all of us will see. Then you want to put our house on fire when we have roofed the house. But we leave everything and focus on mistake. But the people that is causing us mayhem, these 3 people, call them, come here. What is your problem? Give them what they want. And stay there and watch. If there's any mistake, you have Biafra, you have the right to come in and chatter it. But you come to claim, I'm smart. You have declared your Biafra. You just speaking. Okay, if the cabinet relax now, what can three of you do? You just shout every Saturday, fundraise, fundraise, fundraise. After we send fundraise finish, you come out on Monday. If you send for or after Monday, Sunday, you come out and tell us you borrow us money. Okay, bring the money to the cabinet. Let them check how much you have there. Your Minister of Information, your personal Minister of Information will come down and say that, oh, look at them, they're asking Simon to come and do accountants for them. It's only if you see it. I'm talking about you, man. Let us kill it and forget this thing. Let us join hands together. But if you think that three of you can be United States of Biafra, you are just a junk joke.
My brother, my brother, my brother, do you know one funny thing about these people? Do you know one funny thing? When I spoke to Raf Chiamaka Ajere, I saw the hatred in him. He said, we have said that we cannot take order from anybody who is in detention. That if there is any order that we have to take, that we should have taken that one of Mazen Namdekano, not from Simon, who is in Europe, that he can come out tomorrow. But Mazen Namdekano is in enemy's camp. Okay, you know that Mazen Namdekano is in enemy's camp. You want to take his order. I look at this man. Maybe there is something.
He said he's in the cabinet. Who told him that Mazi Simon Ekpa is in a detention? Who in detention or whatever you may call it? Who told him?
My brother.
Who told him?
My brother.